Are you looking for an in-depth guide / tutorial on how to defeat the boss Trobbio of Act 2 in Silksong? Or how about a full run of the fight with no commentary? Well, you've come to the right place because we here at Direct Gaming have the perfect guide for you. In terms of what I personally brought to the fight, here's how I filled out my crest. Going with the Reaper crest, which allows me to get more silk when I heal. I have the Flit Slate, which allows me to apply fire to my needle for extra damage. Fractured Mask, which basically gives me an extra health token. Druid's Eye, which gives me more silk as I take damage, Threefold Pin for my R1 and up ability, and finally Thread Storm to cover all the space around me if I need to get out of a tough situation. If you've gone with a different path or collected more items than we currently have right here, please feel free to use whatever works best for you, and of course leave your comments down below on how you approach this boss fight. This is simply what I went with personally. Okay, so when it comes to Mr. Trobbio, there are technically 2 phases to the fight, but you will probably stun the boss around 4 times. So whichever visual checkpoint you wish to use, just remember that simply stunning the boss does not mean his attacks are changing just yet. The actual moment you see here on screen signals that the boss's attacks will be upgraded / changing. So let's break this down. Mr. Trobbio has 3 main attacks. The first is a triple firework ball attack that will bounce around and then shoot out either horizontal or vertical steam and then explode. If just the ball touches you, it will do 2 health tokens of damage to you. The second attack is a spinning tornado attack where the boss will move across the entire stage in one direction, then bounce off the wall to move in the other direction just a bit before finishing up with sending 2 tornado attacks out from each of his sides. Keep in mind, these will curve up after about a second or so after being thrown out. I find the easiest way to not only avoid damage, but to also counterattack the boss here is to jump over him, and as he's coming under you, use your attack and down to hit the boss. Now, if you're good with pogoing, aka staying up in the air and continuing to bounce off the opponent again and again, you can actually catch the boss on its return trip and then get 2 or 3 hits as he throws the other tornado attacks out at you. A quick note to keep in mind also is that the boss can use this attack when he's in the air. If you happen to see him flying around, don't think the tornado is not in his rulebook. He will use it sometimes, so keep that in mind here. The final attack is a bunch of fireworks. When the boss goes into the air with his wings out, you'll see an outline of some fireworks. As you'd expect, if you're in the area that the fireworks are going to go off, bye-bye to your health tokens. So simply get out of the way and continue the fight. The final thing to note for phase 1 is not really a new attack, but the boss will sometimes disappear under the stage and move around. When you see the floorboard stop, 2 things will happen. Either A, more firework balls will be thrown out, or the boss will reappear. Best advice is to simply stay away from the spot when you see it about to open up, and then counter as best as you can depending on what happens. If you see the firework balls, move around, or if you're good enough, hit them away. Or if you see the boss, then go for a counterattack.